All right, Shalom. It's Kanai from GMS, Indiana. First, I want to give praises to Yahweh, YaHaWaSHi, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. All right, peace and blessings to those out there teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom. Just doing a quick lesson here. Gonna start off in 1 Peter 4, verse 1. It says, for as much then as MaSHiYach hath suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. So, YaHaWaSHi, you know what I'm saying? He gave up his life, you know what I'm saying? For us, For he that hath suffered in the flesh hath ceased from sin. So we got to be in the same mind as YaHaWaSHi was. All right, so we need to suffer in the flesh. So we need to stop sinning. Stop sinning against the Lord. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men. All right, so the lust that you have, the things you want to do, the things you desire to do that are wicked, you know what I'm saying? Give that up. But to the will of God, it says, let me read that over. He that, 1 Peter 4, verse 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of God. And there's a lot of confusion in this world, aka Babylon, man. This world in general, really. And people tend to believe that they can just do anything they want. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. The Lord is making a distinction here. It says there's things to do and there's things not to do. All right, there's the lust of man and there's the will of God. There's two different things. So we got to give those things up for the Lord, basically. For time's sake, I could read on, but for time's sake, I just, I'll go to another verse. Let's go to Hebrews. And we'll go to verse 9. It says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God, for he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works, as God did from his. All right, so now this is a little bit different here, because this is talking about basically there's two types of employments. You know what I mean? There's there's your work, your physical work in this world. You go to your job every day. You know what I mean? You make your money for for yourself and for the household. You know what I'm saying? But then you have the Lord's work. You know what I'm saying? You have the Lord's work, which is, working on yourself to get into the kingdom of heaven. All right, and doing the Lord's will spiritually. So it says there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. So there remaineth a rest to the people of God. Not just everybody, but only the people of God. And the Lord knows who they are, you know. For he that is entered into his rest, he also have ceased from his own works, as God did from his. It says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. You know, because right now, you know what I'm saying, the men that are out here sighing and crying and prophesying in the name of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, they're doing the spiritual work right now to enter into that rest. You know what I'm saying? So put off the physical labor in this world and put on the spiritual labor to gain the kingdom of heaven, man, because that's what really matters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life depends on it, you know? You enter into the kingdom of heaven and reigning with the Lord 1,000 years depends on it. All right? Don't save your body, save your soul. You know? With that, we'll jump to all right, we'll jump to Slovakia. We'll jump to Matthew 11:28. Yep. Matthew 11:28. It says, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. You know, and you know that's the labor that we should enter into, not continue in our labors in this world, but let's enter into his labor so we can get that true rest. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven. All right? Bear with me here. Let's from there we'll go to Isaiah. Come on. 11 verse 10. Yeah, 11 verse 10, it says, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. Yep. Hey, yeah, that's what we're talking about basically, man, because entering into that rest. You know what I'm saying? It says, and his rest shall be glorious. You know what I'm saying? What's more glorious than having new spiritual bodies? You know what I'm saying? Never being able to be sick, never being able to freeze to death, never being able to have heat strokes. You know what I'm saying? Never being, never being able to feel pain. You know what I'm saying? That's glorious, man. And, never being able to be tired and weary, never having to worry about anything, having to worry about, you know what I'm saying, something happening to your children, never having to worry about creeps. You know what I mean? Just never being able to sin. Man, that's great, you know? So basically, it's like a reward that we will receive, you know what I'm saying, for doing the Lord's labor. You know what I'm saying? What the Lord can give us is far greater than anything that we can receive in this world, man. So why not? You know? Let's go to 1 Peter 2, verse 10. Yes, 1 Peter 2. Well, I'll start at 9. First Peter 2, verse 9. It says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy." You know what I'm saying? So when we were in the world, we didn't have the mercy of the Lord. But now that the Lord called us out of the darkness into his marvelous light, you know what I'm saying? Giving us the wisdom and knowledge of the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Now we're his people again, and now we have mercy because we're following him in the ways of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? He's leading us towards the kingdom of heaven. Who wouldn't want that, And then in order to achieve that, we must do as he says. Not as we say. We have to do his work, his labor. You know? So let's go to Slovakia. It's gonna be Revelations 21. Revelations. 21 verse 4. It says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain." You see, as I said, man, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna become glorious. He's gonna give us new bodies. We'll not be able to sin. We won't feel pain anymore. For the former things are passed away. All right, so the things of this world are passed away. You know what I'm saying? There's new and greater things to come. And if we want that, we have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's simply what the people of this world will not do. So, you know what I'm saying? It's only for the chosen. It says, those that overcome. you know. Let's get this. We're gonna end on this scripture here. This is book of Hebrews 11. Speaking about what Moses had done for the Lord. Yeah, it's 11:25. I'll just read the whole thing here. It says, by faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season, and esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. You see, so you go, like I say, you got the people in the world, they say they want the kingdom of heaven, they say they want these things, but they don't want to put on the work in themselves to get it, man. Everybody wants the reward, but they don't want to put in the work to get the reward. But this is a good example. Moses was a good example because he put in the work to receive the reward. You don't give, you know what I'm saying, the trophy to the person that came in last place, or you don't give the trophy to a person that didn't that ran half of the track and didn't even finish. You don't give him anything. You give rewards to those that try. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To those that try and you know what I'm saying, actually finish the race. So I'll read it over. It says, verse 25 over. You know what I'm saying? At the time, Moses could have chose to be called of, you know what I'm saying, the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He could have chose that and had all that Pharaoh had to offer. But he's like, nah, this ain't comparable to what the Lord would give me. I want what the Lord's gonna give me. I don't want this bullshit down here. Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Because that's what this world is. It's only here for a season, man. The kingdom of heaven is eternal. This world is going to be done away with. Or the fashion of this world, I should say, because the world is going to endure forever. All right, so that's what we're here to do. We're here to enter into the Lord's rest and receive the reward, receive glory and greatness, as YaHaWaSHi did, so his followers will also receive also. It says, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of MaSHiYach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. All right, so he knew what the Lord would give him was greater, and he knew it was just simply the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to do the wrong thing besides the people in this world? You know? You should always want to do the right thing no matter what. And following the Lord is it. With that, I say shalom. All right. All right. Double honors to our elders out there teaching in truth and sincerity for the love of the gospel. And want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, YaHaWaSHi, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. All right. With that, shalom.